Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Stix.
How are you, Nick?
Yeah, good, mates.
Dude, it was like tech hell. We're out of it. Oh, it's all good. We're here now, and you've got a rat shirt on.
Yeah. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, dude. Thank you for asking. I am chilling at my house, recovering from too much time off from between tours. We just got back from Europe, and I've been gearing up to go back out for another tour in the States one more time before we go to Australia.
Yeah, because you're doing the East Coast in about a week, aren't you?
Yep. Leave next Thursday, and we're going to go from the top to the bottom and kill it and prepare for Australia.
Awesome, awesome. By the time you get here, the weather should be mint. Should be
dude, I
fantastic.
Can't wait. You know what? I can't wait to come down there, and then I've decided that I'm probably going to stay in Australia for an extra 10 days or something.
Oh, do it. Do it. It's a perfect time of the year.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. Just going through the motions during winter.
Nice.
How many times have you been to Australia with Steel Panther?
Dude, you know what?
Lost count?
Somebody will listen to this and tell me that I'm wrong, but I want to say 7 or 8, maybe 10. I don't know. But every time we come, and Australia's a place I could actually live. I really enjoy it there.
The weather's...
I was supposed to be born there.
You were supposed to be?
Yeah, my parents, my mom was pregnant with me. They were supposed to fly to Australia and live. My dad was going to work for Qantas Airlines.
Oh, righto.
And I think at the last minute they got cold feet, and I ended up sticking around and growing up in L.A.
Oh, dude, things could have been so different for you.
Dude, there's a solid shot that you and I wouldn't be talking today.
There's a fair chance. Fair chance. Tell me, how did you get into Steel Panther? How did it all evolve?
Well, we met, all of us met playing in Hollywood, and we just kind of, when you're playing in LA, like the circle of people becomes really small, and you start to jam with everybody. And for whatever reason, we ended up playing together and realized that we had, really good chemistry and very similar senses of humor, and we enjoyed the same stuff. And it was a very natural evolution. And I think you just end up, if you get lucky enough to play with enough people, that you will find through a series of fortunate or unfortunate events, you will find other like-minded musicians. And we kind of just fell into each other's laps, but very quickly realized that we had something that a lot of bands couldn't offer in different ways of entertaining people. So it just, we've been, us three, plus, Spider's been doing it now for a few years with us. But when we had our old bass player, it was just like, we wanted to go play, have fun, make a little bit of money, and see some naked chicks. That was really that was truly, truly the honest answer of why we did it.
Isn't that why everyone does it?
Yes, and if they tell you different, and they're just bullshit.
They are liars.
I think that when we get into especially rock music, I don't know that you get into jazz for the chicks, and I just don't think that you get into classical for the chicks, but I definitely feel like you get into rock and roll for the chicks.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. So, how's Spider going?
He's great.
Fitting
man.
in all right?
He's great. Yeah, dude, he's great to have in the band. He's a ridiculously good bass player, and I think that between he and I making up this rhythm section, it's a hard rhythm section to beat as far as how solid it is.
Yeah.
He's cool dude, and he's a team player, and we really love him.
Did you know Spider before Lexi left?
Bro, we've known Spider since 1995.
Oh, fair dinkum.
Yeah, we've known Spider for a long time, and then we didn't when Lexi left. We tried out a bunch of people, and we had talked to Spider, but just schedules didn't work out, and it just, there was a lot of reasons why it didn't work out. But then all of a sudden, like, we realized, hey, it's kind of like, that girl that was right under your nose the whole time and you didn't realize it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it really was that kind of situation where, like, when we figured out that he was going to be the guy, we just went, God, we could have saved ourselves so much time.
Isn't that always the way?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm grateful that we're here now.
What about Lexi? Do you keep in touch with him? or is that
You
a
know,
bit of a touchy subject?
Well, it's not very. It's not that it's super touchy. I just don't keep in touch with him.
Yep.
And it's not. There's no drama. There's no nothing. He's doing what he's doing. I just don't know what he's doing. I hope that whatever he's doing, he's all right. And I hope he's living a prosperous, happy, healthy, cool, full life. I just don't talk to him, and I think that in a lot, in certain situations in life, relationships happen and friendships happen and work relationships happen and then they separate. And, that is just the nature of some of them. And I think that with me and Lexi personally, it was just like he went off and did his thing and I'm doing my thing and that's that.
Just move on and keep on moving on.
Yeah, move on. I hope for the best for him and I got to move on and do my thing.
Have you been watching the Olympics?
So I watched.
You had a bit of time off.
Yeah, I've had time off, but I didn't watch a ton of Olympics. But can we very quickly talk about two things with the Olympics?
Yeah.
Three things with the Olympics. I think the three most important parts of the Olympics, and one of them was the French pole vaulter and his dong.
Yes, yes.
So I thought that was fantastic. I was really happy for him in a way.
Oh, he'll be wrapped.
His Tinder profile just went through the roof.
He did.
I think the second most amazing thing was the fact that the sport that I watched and got the most riled up about, dude, table tennis.
Really?
Oh my God, did you watch any of it?
I've watched a little bit of it.
Dude, I watched Sweden and China, the gold medal round, and I was like, I was so into it. I was like, because their reaction times are so, it seems superhuman, like what they do.
Oh, they're nuts, aren't they?
It's fucking gnarly. I mean, that's just the gnarly shit. So then the most monumental thing about the Olympics this year, you know what I'm going to say.
I might have an idea.
You know, there's only one thing, and I'm talking to a man from the country whose representative did it. So go on, say it.
Raygun. Rachel Raygun. Yes.
You have won $500 Australian dollars. That was
atrocious. Just coming from me, that was terrible.
Did you feel? I have a question. I have so many questions. Did you feel embarrassed a little?
Oh, totally. I was so embarrassed for her and for the country.
Yeah, dude. I think being from Australia, I would have been like, oh, that's a tough one, dude. Because, on one hand, she's trying. And this isn't a commentary on her effort. I applaud her effort. I applaud her courage. I applaud her complete lack of awareness.
Yes.
But
nailed it.
I gotta say, she didn't just call the Olympics and say, hey, can I come break dance? She got through levels.
Yeah.
And that's the most amazing part about it is that along the way, a bunch of people went, hell yes.
Yes, she's good enough to go to the Olympics.
And this routine is going to solidify it. Like, wait, what? I don't understand. What
do you reckon? Give her a call and maybe get her up on stage on this tour? Bust some moves?
I'll tell you what. Consider this a formal invitation, Raygun.
We can put the feelers out and make it happen.
Oh, dude, if she comes, and I will provide a beat that she can do her thing to. And again, I don't want it to seem like I'm coming down on her because I think that she reached for a goal and she reached for a dream, and I respect the hell out of it. I'm just coming up in the 80s, growing up in the 80s and watching breakdancing evolve as it did. And not even being a super aficionado, I've seen, I want to say I've seen probably seeing a lot stronger performances elsewhere.
Oh, there's a few people out there who don't even breakdance who could do a better job.
So what's the general consensus in Australia? Like, what do you guys, what were people thinking?
Oh, they just couldn't believe it. It was just, people were sharing it everywhere on social media. And now there's all the memes and TikToks and it's just gone ballistic. It's taken all the thunder away from the Hordern girl.
That's so old now.
She's still hanging in there here. But now Ray
Oh,
Gunn's...
is she really?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I gotta give it up for her. She had a dream, she had a goal, and she went for it. And like I said, uh, we're talking about her.
Well,
So
that's
she
it.
must have done something
She
right.
did something right. Did her best, and it just wasn't good enough.
She did do her best. And you know what? You can't be mad at her for trying, and you can't make fun of her for trying. But what you can say is that there are, like we already said, there are probably a lot of people more capable of doing more difficult routines.
Yeah, but too late. She got through. They didn't.
And she's a damn Olympian, and I'm not. So maybe I just don't have any room to talk. No, and by the way, I just realized we should have like Olympic medals, but call them heavy medals. MEDAL.
Dude. Yes.
Dude, heavy. Can you imagine the heavy metal games?
Yes. How good would that be?
Oh my God! Like you could have like arpeggio speed competitions.
Yes.
You have how hard can you hit a drum so you have a pressure gauge. Oh, dude.
Get onto it.
I just filed it for the trademark just now.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Yeah, well, I'm fast like that.
Now, what do you think about the Panther reunion? Have you seen them?
I have not seen them live. I've seen footage. Obviously, Zach and Charlie are beasts on their drums, right? On their instruments. And you've got, Phil and Rex, who are Pantera. So the fact that you can't have Diamond Vinny is tragic, and it's very sad because, I actually got a chance to meet and start to get to know Vinny a little while when we used to play our regular residencies in Las Vegas. He was one of the sweetest men ever, especially in this business where there's so many dudes who think they're cooler than they really are.
Yep.
Yeah, total dicks. But my thoughts on it are I love it. I love that they're doing it. And anybody that's like, well, it's not Pantera, I would politely say fuck off because then don't go to the show, right? That's your choice. But for all the people who are enjoying it, for all the people who didn't get to see it the first time around, this is an opportunity for them to see 50% of the original guys and two other guys who are world class. Respect they clearly respect the music. They're doing it justice. They sound amazing.
Yeah.
And I say good for them, man. I say do as many and as much of it as they can, and hopefully people get to go and watch them because that's one of the greatest heavy metal bands of all.
Oh, definitely, I agree. And to hear those songs live, that would be amazing.
I mean, just powerhouse, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do? Are they supposed to go, well, a lot of people don't want us to do this, so probably let's just not.
Fuck that.
I think it's great.
I think the majority of people do want to see it. It's just those whiny few.
Yeah, it's the whiny, loud ones.
Yeah.
It's the few very, very louds. And I think the majority are, the majority of people, they don't get online and talk about how they think it's totally fine for them to do it because that position is not controversial. That position is like, yeah, just fuck yeah, I'll buy a ticket, let's go.
Yeah.
You get these dum-dums who want to make all this noise, and I'm thinking to myself, the worst thing that you're going to do, in fact, you'll probably increase the visibility by typing stuff online, right? So you're going to share it with more people.
Yeah.
More people will see your stupid reply. But I think the most damage that they could do is just not buy a ticket. And that's like, well, cool, just don't go.
Yeah.
I hate the social police shit.
But that's what gets all the clicks online, isn't it?
I know, dude. I had to stop some of the social media stuff because it was consuming me. Like I was like, I don't want to click all the time. I don't want to surf. I don't want to suffer from scoliosis.
Yes. Yeah, you just end up just constantly like doom scrolling over and over, and you just get stuck in that loop.
Yeah, I know people that are just they're scrollers, dude, and their mind isn't open enough to even like look at the sky and go, "Hey, that's really beautiful."
That's it.
You know
just
what I mean?
Put the phone down and concentrate on something else.
I think the advice I would give the world right now: put your phone down and look up.
Yeah,
just look up. Because we all look down, we all look at the screen, and we're all stuck there. And not to get too heavy, but I think people need to look up and realize that how small we are and how few minutes we have on this planet, and go have fun,
Yeah.
make the most of it.
Go to a metal show.
Go to a Steel Panther show, get weird, get naked, wake up, have some regrets, but then 3 days later go, I don't regret a thing.
No, exactly. And just do it all over again.
Yeah, and then 14 days later, go to the doctor, get an STD test. It comes back negative, and then you buy another ticket to another show.
Got it nailed.
Dude, I have figured this out.
I reckon you would have over your time.
Well, when you go to the doctor when you're in your 20s, maybe 2 or 3 times a year and get swabbed, you tend to figure it out.
Mm. And then you can just self-diagnose.
Oh, I've done that too many times. I wish I was kidding.
You are, aren't you?
No, I've self-diagnosed before.
Who hasn't?
But you can't WebMD, dude, because if you do that, apparently you have cancer, you're going to die tomorrow. That's what it says online. It must be true.
Got to be true. Now, leading up to the Australian leg of the tour, how many shows would you have played before you get here?
Oh, between now and then? Here, hold on. I can tell you exactly. I'm going to count because I can look on my thing. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 shows in a row. And then I come out, then I come home for a little while, and then I come out to Australia and flex hard.
Have you got any plans for when you get here, apart from hanging around afterwards?
No, I mean, I'd like to golf a little bit. I'd like to go fishing if I could. And yeah, just those 2 things, dude. Fishing, golf, and recovering.
What sort of fishing are you into?
Dude, I love saltwater fishing. I love deep sea fishing. I'll go lake fishing, dude. I'll fish any way I can, to be honest with you. I'll go catch rainbow trout, or I'll go catch mahi-mahi. I'll catch whatever's biting. I love to fish. I love the from top to bottom. I love the preparing for it. I love the going out. I love the waiting around. And then when that thing hits and hooks up, I love the adrenaline. Do you fish?
Not enough. We went up to Darwin a couple of years ago and went out deep sea fishing, and it was amazing.
It's amazing, right? It's totally you and nature and a
bunch of blokes,
piece of bait and a bunch of blokes, and then it's the waiting game and the hanging, and then when it's on, it is on.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah. Yes, that was the good part. I didn't realise I'd love it so much because we just fish on the river here and it's easy. But going out deep sea, it was special.
I love that. Good. Yeah, so if I can go fishing, if I can golf, but dude, honestly, we're there to rock. So whatever I can do to make the rock show the best it can be, I'm down. If that means just sleeping all day and recovering, I'm cool with that too. And
what about after the Melbourne show? You're going to head down to the Cherry Bar?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to go to the Cherry Bar. God, I have had such crazy nights at the Cherry Bar.
Such a good place.
Dude, it's the best place of all. So we'll go to the Cherry Bar, we'll have some drinks, and we'll get into some trouble, and then that'll be that.
Bloody beautiful.
In all seriousness, we love playing Australia, and we're very, very excited to come down and do it again.
No, looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Appreciate your time, Stix.
Dude, I appreciate you. Thanks for talking to me, dude, and tell everybody to come to the shows, and we'll see you there.
Will do. Cheers, brother.
Take care, brother.
See you, mate.
Bye-bye.